Hey Dragon Slayers, today's video is about metabolic switching, part 1. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps the channel out. Let's get started. So Dr. Mindy calls it the missing key to weight loss. One of the amazing things about your body is that it is constantly regenerating itself. In fact, every 7 years, you get a whole new body. Old cells will die and new cells will form, each body part replicating at a different pace. For example, your skin cells replace themselves every 2 to 4 weeks. The cells that line your stomach replace themselves every 5 days, while it takes your liver cells anywhere from 150 to 500 days to completely replace themselves. Here's the catch. Sick cells will replicate more sick cells. Once a cell becomes distressed, it will keep replicating that diseased cell. You have a lot to do with how your body responds to your day to day activities. Your physical, emotional, and chemical stressors will determine whether these cells stay in a healthy, vibrant state or move into a more diseased, fatigued state. This shift in cellular health can accelerate aging, contribute to your growing list of symptoms, and deplete your life of joy. But you can reverse it. If you want to move out of these disease states, you need to start making healthy cells again. The most effective way to do this is to use fasting as a tool for metabolic switching, your cellular fountain of youth. Metabolic switching is a shift from utilizing glucose for energy to fatty acid derived ketones for energy. The act of going in and out of two fuel sources elicits a healing response. We currently have many popular examples of metabolic switching: ice plunges, hypoxic breathing rituals, and fasting. In all of these scenarios, you are pushing your body to an edge where your cells are forced to repair. As extreme as this sounds, your body was primarily designed for metabolic switching. If we examine the daily lives of our hunter gatherer ancestors, we find evidence that they thrived despite going through times when food was sparse. Why have our bodies been able to thrive through harsh food conditions? Let's look at a classic scenario our ancestors went through. When they woke up in the morning, it's not like they had a fridge full of food. So they had to go hunt for their sustenance. They needed fuel to search and hunt. But remember, they hadn't eaten since the day before. So their bodies had entered a fasted state in which they made ketones that provided them with the necessary resources to function and the clarity and focus to find the food they needed to survive. These ketones energized and repaired the inner workings of their cells so they would be successful at finding food. When they found food, they gathered around the fire and feasted, most likely on meat and plants, stimulating a cellular growth process called mTOR that allowed their brains and muscles to strengthen. The next day, this feast famine cycle started all over again, week after week, month after month. Our ancestors exemplified how metabolic switching increased their chances of survival. That's what I've got for you guys today. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps the channel out. And remember, guys, that together, you and I will slay the dreaded diabetes dragon.